Hello friends, I am Jeyan G. This is our channel jeyansocial. Recently, WhatsApp has updated its privacy policy terms. As per new terms, WhatsApp can share its users' privacy data to its parent companies like Facebook, Instagram. Why Indians are most vulnerable to privacy data, and is there any data protection in India? If you are part of any country in European Union, then you are quite lucky because the WhatsApp's new updated terms won't applicable to you. Then what is the reason behind it? We shall going to see one by one in this video. WhatsApp has started in 2011 with 55 employees in US. Initially, WhatsApp has a small monthly subscription charges from its subscriber. Over a period, it has grown tremendously. So, in the later period, they have charged nothing from its subscriber for using WhatsApp services. Then, at one point of time, even Facebook thought to consider WhatsApp as a big rivalry for Facebook. So, Facebook bought the WhatsApp after paying millions of dollars to the WhatsApp. Even then, the Facebook didn't change much regarding WhatsApp's end-to-end encryption and privacy terms, like the way it has created outcry among people. As of now, WhatsApp came to know its users' handset, from which location the user is accessing the network and which network he is accessing, and what kind of profile features he is keeping, and what is his profile status and mobile number, then what are the groups the user is part of, which are the time the user is active in WhatsApp, and many more. As of now, the user has the option to keep his metadata to the public or private. Metadata means the data beyond personal conversation, for instance, profile or status data or phone number, similar kind of data. Now, as per the WhatsApp's new terms, the WhatsApp can voluntarily share his metadata directly to the parent companies like Facebook or Instagram for targeted advertisement. It violates the right to privacy. Supreme Court has assured right to privacy as a fundamental right in K. Puttasamy case. So far, the social media, particularly the WhatsApp, acted as an intermediary between the user. So, if any objectionable content shared through social media through its user, after it went to viral, only the security regulator of India most often requests to WhatsApp to stop this objectionable content. That may be any information regarding to national security threat or any vulgar information. Even the regulator tried to approach the WhatsApp to stop before spreading this kind of information. But most often WhatsApp used to say that since they have end-to-end encryption, they have no right to interfere the message which the user has sent. So once the message sent from one end, it will be encrypted. Then through this network, the message will be encrypted. That is cybered message. That is another form of original message. So if someone is trying to access this message, they won't get original information. So at the end of receiving end, that will be decrypted. That is decybered. Then only the original message is exactly received by the intended receiver. Now the WhatsApp is acting as the owner of the data. So it controls the user's metadata. Now the security regulator have more power to influence the WhatsApps to stop spreading this kind of objectionable content before they are spreading. As per new updated privacy policy of WhatsApp, the user has to agree new terms of WhatsApp. Otherwise, his WhatsApp account services will be stopped after 8 February 2021. Because 8 February 2021 is the deadline that WhatsApp has claimed it is going to implement these policies. The WhatsApp has claimed that even though the WhatsApp user has agreed new privacy terms of WhatsApp, his private conversation continue to be end-to-end encrypted and there is no breach of privacy. But at the same time, the WhatsApp's updated new privacy terms violate the Justice Sri Krishna Committee report, which is the base for Private Data Protection Bill 2019. As per Justice Sri Krishna Committee report, the social media company should not share Indians' data beyond its border. So, Indian data must be protected, keeping inside Indian border. The targeted advertisement by internet companies lead to economic and political exploitation of its user. For instance, in Cambridge Analytica scandal, where the political parties try to influence the voters through its online political campaign. Now let me see what is the reason for the European Union countries won't get affected by the WhatsApp's new privacy terms updates. Because European Union has GDPR, that is Personal Data Protection Regulation. As per the new regulation, the European Union will protect its citizens' privacy. But in India, there is no Data Protection Act. But as of now, India has some regulation through that it controls social medias. So India must tighten its regulations against social media companies, particularly now WhatsApp, which has updated its privacy terms against wish of many Indians, which violates the right to privacy. Experts also claims that there are many number of people, they don't aware of their right to privacy. So it's a duty of the state to give awareness about the right to privacy to the people. And again, there are many number of people, including educated and illiterate, now started to use social media without knowing its vulnerability. Normally, the terms and conditions of many apps used to be very lengthy, that may have 4 or 5 pages, which include many legal terms. So it is not understandable to the common man. Even then, we won't have enough patience to read the entire document. So we try to click the agree button and proceed installation. So we must conscious about our action. Now the Signal app as well as Telegram app, which are in the leading trend against WhatsApp, because more number of people are worrying about their privacy, they are shifting from WhatsApp to these apps. The Signal app company claimed that they will maintain the end-to-end encryption for lifetime. The Signal app company getting only donation from its user. There is no compulsory charge for using the Signal app. The world's richest man in the recent time, that is the SpaceX company owner, Elon Musk, has tweeted in support of using Signal app for an alternative to the WhatsApp. And the Signal app as well as Telegram apps has some added features and also different features compared to WhatsApp. For instance, in Telegram app, we can keep any video clip in our profile, but in the case of WhatsApp, we can only keep images in our profile. In Telegram app, if you are any part of group, then you can guide your phone number, but in the case of WhatsApp, you cannot guide your phone number. Then again, in WhatsApp, you can have maximum of 256 member in any group, but in the case of Telegram app, you can have 2 lakh member in any group. So in Telegram, there are more number of groups inactive. For instance, the group may be for fashion, technology, education, training, movies, motivation, comedies, songs, and it goes on like that. And in every group, there are more than thousands of subscribers are inactive. So Telegram can play much role bigger than WhatsApp. And again, the Signal app is in the recent time mostly searched app in iOS platform compared to WhatsApp. Okay friends, do you think that WhatsApp is going to update its privacy policy terms again in the near future to going to interfere in our private conversation? As of now, WhatsApp has claimed that it is going to continue end-to-end encryption in our private conversation. And also, what is your favorite social media app which can support call, video call and chatting facilities and many more facilities? Share your thought in the comment section. We shall meet again in our next discussion. Until then, take care. Love you all. Bye bye.